Okay, we are live on Facebook. If you're watching this as a replay, because I intend to leave this up, then type the word replay in the comment section right now. Now, I'm also pulling up the comments over here on the side of the screen so that I can see what everybody has to be saying or what we might be saying. All right, so if we have not met already, hello, my name is Michael Ian Cedar. By trade, I am a leadership, mindset, and coach that focuses on gratitude. So I work in both companies to help people feel more fulfilled. And for those who might be just working inside their own companies up here, the company of themselves, I work there too. And I enjoy both worlds because I believe everyone deserves to have inner peace in their life. I believe everyone deserves to feel fulfilled in their life. And the purpose of today is that we have the opportunity to show you that I've got the opportunity to show you the Life on Your Terms Academy, which is, as a coach, my best work to date. Is the work I'm most proud of to date. And it's really exciting to know that all of the participants of Life on Your Terms are working together. So if you're watching this and you've participated in a past Loit or a current Loit, or you're inside the Loit group coaching or the Loit self-led program, then put something, write the word Loit inside the comment section now. And in fact, what I'm going to do right now is, if you're not sure what Life on Your Terms Academy is, I just gave you a link right there. And in case you need to hop off early, I'm also putting in here code. If you use this code, if you use the code Woman Power, one word, two things will end up happening. One, you'll get $10 off whatever you sign up for. And two, because it's International Women's Month at the time that I'm filming this, 50% of all proceeds will go to the charity which my company donates to, and that She's the First, giving girls the opportunity to be the first in their entire lineage, the first to be able to go to high school. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just, that's why I donate to them, because again, I believe everyone deserves to have fulfillment and everyone deserves to give the chance. If you're new to the group, if you're new to the live video, then just put inside the chat section, hello. And if you're not new to the video, still say hello. But why don't you say hello, even if you're watching this as a replay right now, okay? So I'm super excited to show you the program. And for those of you watching the replay, then you get to do it too. But why don't we first just do a gratitude exercise, just to ground ourselves in the idea of gratitude. Like I said, I'm a mindset and leadership coach, and with that focus on gratitude. So let's just say, I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Take times to type it out 3 times. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Katrina. Great seeing you here. You will not be able to share this out. Lisa's asking the question, can I share this out outside of your Facebook feed? Well, you can. However, if they're not members of the Gratitude Slam, they won't be able to see it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll download this video and figure out another way to share, but that's a great idea. All right. So for those of you that are in the Gratitude Slam and still curious about Life on Your Terms, I'm going to share my screen here because I want to show you what it is, and ask questions as we go. Even if you're a member of Loit, what I hope you do is you ask us some questions about the program, right? So I gave the link inside the chat feed here, and it's trained to be more at peace and fulfilled. That's the program. And so you can read about the program and more about it on the webpage itself, but I'm going to give you a more in-depth tour. So let's go right now. Let's start finding peace. Now, the first question it's going to ask you is, do you want to add group coaching? Because the program is designed as a foundations program, as a self-led program. But if you want more than the self-led program, if you want a deeper community, we meet weekly in a live group coaching program. And I'll show you more about that too. So if you want to do that, it's $40 a month. Otherwise, the program itself is, well, it's not going to show you there, is $39. For a lifetime, you get the program in perpetuity. And so if you want to do the monthly program, though, it's $40 a month. And you get the self-led program as part of that. Now, with the code that I put into the chat section there before, Woman Power, it'll be $10 less. So it'll be $30 for the first month of the group coaching, or it'll be $29 for the self-led program. Okay, so let's go and take a look what this looks like here. Okay, and I'm going to first walk you through the Life on Your Terms Foundations program, which will be on your dashboard. So this is all online. And I want to stop sharing for a second because I want to share sound too, so you could get an idea of what the program looks like. There we go. I wasn't sharing sound before. And again, as we're going through, ask questions in the comment section, or if there's something that if you're going through the program and you like it, I would love for you to write something that you like about what I'm showing, so other members get to see what you're doing. And what's really fun is anybody who's here watching, or you're watching the replay, right? Nobody was told they need to be here. So any comments you're seeing or receiving, thank you, Bronwyn, for the great comments. You'll understand it. You'll see how it's impacting people. So one is there are 7 different mile markers. One is the orientation. 2 is gratitude as a practice, because this is an extension of the Gratitude Slam, which is the live group on Facebook if you're not part of it. Life on your terms. What does that mean? You are here. Now, you're going to have to wait to see what that means. Where are you? What does you are here mean? And for those of you who have gone through Loit, well, you know what you are here means, or where am I, right? And then this is one of the most important topics to me, because if we want to live a life on our terms, it's harnessing emotions. And then we do something called Purpose Day. Each one of these modules takes about an hour to an hour and a half to go through, actually about 1.5 to 2 hours, because it's about 10 hours of content total. And so as you can see, you would start in the Life on Your Terms and watch our videos, which I'm so proud of the team.
Welcome to Life on Your Terms, Loit.
And I get to walk you through,
like an athlete, to be more at peace.
Every single mindset tool that
I want to congratulate
you, because as a mindset and life coach and leadership coach focused on gratitude,
and that's
I want to give you different
to
tools
deliberately
to be able to
invest
do.
in
Pause it here.
themselves.
By the way, I always want you to go through it at the
stigma
regular pace, because I like us taking our time.
Which we're
But
not
if you want to
doing
watch it a second time,
because self-help indicates something's broken inside of me,
or already
something's
part of the
wrong
program,
inside of me.
you may not
I
realize
must fix
you could
myself.
speed this up.
And immediately with self-help,
And you can get Michael on Too Much Tea for the
personal transformation is what we're going to do together.
So, and by the way, you can watch this on your cell phone, you can watch this on an iPad, or you can participate on this, of course, on your computer. And as you go through your journey, we ask different questions. Some questions are private, and some you'll be able to do publicly inside the Discuss tab. And as you can see, there's discussions on here where people have
welcome back to Life on Your Terms
community discussions under the I skipped out under the discussion tab. Yeah, Michael, as Lisa says, Michael on Too Much Tea is a pretty fun day for all of us. And then we have reflections for you to start recognizing, well, where in my life am I creating discord for myself, or where is discord showing up? And again, we have a community section where you can opt in and choose to share with each other and comment on each other's words. And throughout the entire process, by the way, there's always a coach that will be able to join you, will able to be with you and answer and respond to some of the things that you say. So we don't just leave you hanging. A lot of programs that are out there, you take it and that's it. That's all you get. But in this case, you actually get Coach Erad, myself, and other coaches responding to your comments, responding to the growth work that you put in. And then at the very end, you do get a certificate of completion, but you have to actually complete everything to do it. And it's a certificate of living life on your terms. You'll be able to print it out, whether at home or at FedEx Kinko's or Staples, and be able to see for yourself, great, you get to frame it. And we've known lots of people to be able to frame it. So far I'm in here. What are some questions you have so far about the program itself? And by the way, there's also downloads you can make. There's attachments you can download. And we're gonna, in each mile marker, we ask about something with a keychain. A keychain are the tools that you pick up as you go. So you can flip back in your notebook or your electronic journal and go, I'm in pain right now. Which of these tools can I use, right? So if you're watching this as a replay right now, or if you're watching this live, then what's one of the tools that you really love from Life on Your Terms? Put that in the comment section now. Is it the motion dashboard? Is it the high road, low road? Is it understand the idea that you gifted yourself the words of your life purpose. So put in the comment section, what was something that you've taken out of Loit where you're using it all the time? Okay. And I'm so proud of these. And you can see each video, we also have different scenery, different backgrounds to match what the videos are. Uh-oh, looks like it's Michael on too much tea again.
Welcome back to Life
You're going
on
on
Your
regular-
Terms, Loit,
regular speed
where
there.
you are training like a hero
So-
to be more at peace and fulfilled in
Again,
your
each
life.
video
We
builds
are
on each
now in
video. You
mile
can even
marker
see, if you haven't
numbers.
picked up, the backgrounds start to expand with each video as well. Our team did such a good job making sure
depth and the
every
weight
single
and
scene
the
builds.
level
So
of
it's almost like
contribution
watching a
we all
movie
do
that's
in our
about you.
crafts. I am
And I'm talking about
very
you
prideful
the entire
of being
time.
a coach and the impact I have.
And I'd love for you to
through
join and write the Foundations
something
program.
I do, which is
Just going through, every
so
time
this
I look over, I'm
ingredients
looking at
of
the comment
Loit that we're
section.
about to do.
Every time you
I
go
have now,
through
since creating
these,
it for artists during the pandemic, have actually done this sitting down.
you
with
pick up a key,
7-year-olds
but
in
you
elementary,
have this program. So for
17-year-olds,
$39 or
who
with the
just
coupon,
transitioned
if
into
you want to
college,
use that, or
or
the
even
code,
of 70-year-olds.
$29,
And this
you have
works the
access to
same
this
way for
in
everyone.
perpetuity as
I
long
was
as the
so
program is up, which
pleased
we
to
plan
see
for
it
this to be up
impact
for many,
so
many
many
years.
people.
And by the way,
And I'm
I was
excited to
talking
hear
about
how
how
it
some
impacts
of
you
the what some of the downloads
Now,
might
this
look like.
ingredients for
So if
Loit
you
ties into
do have a
life
printer,
purpose,
actually I'll
and it
share
will
here,
turn into
right? You can see
a
this was one of the
purpose
downloads
statement
you
that
saw.
we
I
can
just
use later.
downloaded it.
And
And if you don't
might
have the ability to
done
print,
work
that's fine
about
too. You
life
can
purpose
always,
in the
as you can
past.
see,
What
you
I
can
ask you to do
participate.
is
Oops,
shape
let me
your
do this again.
theoretical Etch-a-Sketch
Let me go back
and
to
wipe
this
the
guy.
slate
Here we
clean.
go.
And for today, walk in with
You can always
curiosity and
fill in
voila.
as you go
Because this is a
along
new
your
experience.
answers to the video
I'm
as the
not
video
taking
talks about
away
it.
work you might have
So,
done
right,
in the
Lisa likes
past with
progress,
life
not
purpose.
perfection from the
But
life
for
on your
today,
terms.
you'll get the
Bronwyn
most
likes the
juice
high
out of
road,
this orange
responding versus
if
the
you
low
show
road,
up
reacting,
with pure
right? And
curiosity.
so,
And then
you know, for
later
those of
add
you
in
again who are here who've done
other
Loit,
things you've
what
learned
kind
from
of shifts
other,
have you seen in your life? I'd love for you to put that
you
in the
have
comment
around
section
life's
now.
purpose. So,
All right. So that's the Foundations program, and that's showing you all the courses. And you can always go back and rewatch the videos and retake the assessments and refill out the journaling exercises. And you know what? There's one thing I didn't share here that I want to share before we move on. And that is every mile marker has growth work. So there's 7 mile markers. That means there's 7 bits of growth work. And it's growth work is my version of homework. I don't believe in homework. Homework wasn't my thing. Why should I have to do work outside of work, right? I want to make sure that we have a good life flow. But the growth work is work that I know is going to help you grow. It's helped many people learn to grow. And so there's going to always be 4 different kinds of growth work. One, sky and air, which is ethereal, things that are sort of out there, right? Like when you're not feeling so great, change your posture and change your breath, which we talk about during the mile marker. Earth growth work is the growth work that we do when we're feeling, it's something tangible, it's something in the ground, right? So in this one, we have a journaling exercise for this mile marker here. And then the fire commitment is our declarations, the things, or fire commitment's not, nope, water is the declarations, right? I deserve a life on my terms. And the reason it's a water is because it can spread all over. But fire is, I'm going to set my life on fire. I'm going to start applying this now, right? So based on rituals, is a ritual is done, anything done with great care, how can you use rituals, right? And so I know I'm not making sense here because you have to watch the videos and answer the questions as you go and participate in the discuss tabs like you see here. And then you have that community as well, which is so important, right? We crave connection, and in this world of not real cameras, not real people, it's a camera in front of you. You sometimes don't have the opportunity to connect with people of like-mindedness. And this is a group of like-minded people who wish to, on a regular basis, be surrounded by other people who are also seeking inner peace, who are also seeking fulfillment. All right. So here's what I want to show you next. I told you there's the Foundations program, which is one charge. You get it for life or as long as this program's up, which will be, like I said, multiple years. But then there's the live version, group coaching. And at the time that I'm filming this, we have approximately 24, 25 people signed up for it. And not everyone can make it every single week. But what happens is you go through an orientation, which is self-led, just like before. Not a pretty photo of me, right? And I'll walk you through what a self-led, what the group coaching is, so that when by the time you come in, you're ready to go. Now, the idea is, hey, it'd be really fun to go through Life on Your Terms Foundations, the self-led program first. But some people are super eager to come into the group coaching. So I'll often give you, hey, if you're going to do this and you've never taken the full Life on Your Terms Foundations, watch this video or go through this mile marker. Okay. So once a week we meet, typically Wednesdays, and we alternate between 11 a.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes, some weeks it'll be different times, but you'll always know the schedule 4 weeks out. Okay. And for the most part, it's going to be me. I think 9 out of 10 times, if not more, probably 98% of the time, I'll be able to come and be your host and be your guide. And on the weeks that I'm traveling or I have speaking engagements, we'll bring in other coaches to be able to work with you. But most of the time, it's going to be me there with you, guiding you through weekly exercises. And each week, I'll introduce a new tool. And then in the opposition week, after I introduce the tool, we'll do a debrief. How did working with the tool go? And so to give you an example of what that looks like, right? We do videos.
Oh,
And in those videos, we share
By the end,
we share different things.
numerology,
And
or just the
then if you
energy that
can't
other people are
make it
sharing
to
to us.
one
What
of
an
the
opportunity
live
to
versions,
celebrate, which is a
then
huge
you
part
can
of
watch
our
the
life
replay
here.
just like
Okay.
you're doing here.
And again,
and
if
go
you have
through
not put anything
and answer
into
the
the chat
questions
section,
yourself
type replay
and
now.
talk through it.
And
So
I
you
do
can
want to
see there's
welcome
a
two
whole
of our new members
community
who are
that
not in the
occurs
room.
here.
That's Carol.
And then
as we go on
those
this journey
replays, like I
together,
just
walking
showed
this
you, are only up for 7 days. And they're up for 7 days, not because I want to protect my content. By all means, please share with the world everything that we learn, but because there's a vulnerability and an intimacy inside of the group, which is why I'm not going to be able to share that video with you. That's for the people that are taking the time, effort, resources of their life to show up and know that it's a safe space, because I want it to be a safe space for everybody that's here, right? But we'll always share with you at the end of each growth work, at the end of each live session, in an email and on here on your platform, what is the growth work and what do you need to do to prepare for the next week? So as I'm going through this, what are some of the questions that you have? And if you're watching this as a replay, still put it in. Tag me at at Michael Ian Cedar. And if you don't, they'll find it probably. But tag me and ask your questions. So some of the other things that have been put down here is, as Bronwyn says, Loit is a very powerful tool in recognizing map versus terrain. What's real versus what's the paper tiger? What's the story we're making up in our head? You know, nothing has meaning but the meaning we give it. That's from the group coaching, right? So thanks for coming. I want you to be able to ask your questions. I wanted you to see what it is in the background there. And one last time, I'm going to put the, that's the code. Oops. Here we go. That's the code to get $10 off. And remember, if you purchase in the month of March, 50% of the fee that you pay in that month will go to She's the First, giving girls the opportunity to be the first in their entire lineage in third world countries to be able to go to high school. Because again, we should all have access to that freedom to learn as we want to learn, what's important to us, to learn the words that can describe what's important to you. So I ask you this question right now. So even if you're watching this as a replay or if you're live right now, by not, right, let's look at it, by not leaning deeper into your life's purpose or uncovering the words to describe that, where are you holding yourself back? Where are you not showing up as vibrantly and fully as maybe you can or will as you uncover more, right? So put that in the comment section. We all do it, right? For me, because I'm constantly removing who I'm not asking anyone to be anything they're not. I'm asking to remove that which we are not. And I can tell you in the moments where I'm not leaning into my life's purpose, I have extreme guilt that comes in. I'm like, oh, I'm not, honoring that which I came from. And when I start to feel guilty, I shut down, I get tired, I start eating crappy foods, right? And I know I could be having a lot more fun in those times where I'm not honoring that life purpose. So I'd love for you to put in the comment section here, in the times that you're not honoring that which is most important for you, the most important values, life purpose, by not leaning into it more, what harm are you preventing for yourself? What pain are you preventing for yourself? I know that's a really deep question, but I think there's so much that we can learn from that reflection. And the whole idea of Life on Your Terms is building that courage and bravery and candor and valor with ourselves to look in the mirror and not be afraid of what we see, right? Because that's sometimes really scary to look in the mirror and go, oh, I don't know, maybe I'm not good enough, which that's BS. I don't buy that. You are perfectly imperfect. And we're always going for progress, not perfection, as somebody wrote in the comment section here. So I hope you have the opportunity to join. I hope you have the opportunity to at least check it out. And look, if you do it and you pay for it and you don't like it in that first month, I'll just refund 100% of your money. I believe so deeply in the work me and my team have put together. And there's days where I'm like, man, I feel bad for people not going through it. And the reason we charge money for it is because it's an energy for energy. Because as you can hear, the dollar amount's minimal for what you get in return. And every time I give something away, I notice it doesn't resonate as deep, right? It's energy for energy. For something to die, then something gets to be born. For something to be born, something gets to be made. And it's a cycle, and I wish for you that you go, okay, I want to take my energy, and money is an energy, time is an energy. But you take those energies and go, I'm worth investing in myself. So Lisa, thanks so much for saying people won't be disappointed. Bronwyn answered the question: when I'm not leaning into my life's purpose, when I'm not fully shining my light, I'm missing out on fully engaging with people who matter most for you, right? Yeah. And so the whole idea of being able to lean into this work is so that we can serve others. Life on your terms has this connotation that, oh, that sounds selfish. Well, my goodness, I hope it is. Because as we can fulfill our own needs and recognize our own needs, we show up for those we love most stronger. A burnt match can't light a burnt match. You can't give to others what you don't give to yourself. Hey, Billy's Mini Farm Goats. They love Lloyd too. It's a whole family that participates, as a matter of fact. Right there, case in point. Some people treat Life on Your Terms as if it's book club. And again, if you have some questions while we're on, put them in the chat section here, even if you are a member of Life on Your Terms already, group or the self-led. I'd love to hear if you have a question, because I'd love to be able to answer for it. Or do you have any questions about the content? I always say, there's nothing I'll hold back from. I am so desperate to get this work because it saved me. It saved my life. I suffered greatly from anxiety, guilt, and the feeling of darkness. And I just want to help other people bypass that. I made a life commitment to say, I'm not only going to move out of that anxiety, guilt, and debilitating darkness, but when I do, not if I do, when I do, I want to teach that to others. I want to teach others how I did it. And so that's why I say this is my life's work to date. And I hope to have a much more vibrant life that I can share with you more as I learn, and you get to share with me yours, because Life on Your Terms is a community. I'm just the facilitator. I'm a guide. I'm not here to be your hero. I'm just here to go, hey, I've been down in that hole. I found the way out already. Let me show you. Lisa answered the question about what happens when we don't lean into our life's purpose, or when we don't, because we all have moments that we don't, right? When you're not leaning into it, you find yourself unhappy, unfulfilled, and not doing what you're put here to do for yourself and others. That's right. And Lisa and Bronwyn and anyone else answering that question, even on the replay, I'm so proud of you for being willing to answer that question, because it's the willingness to say, I've come this far. I didn't come this far to come this far. I have more to grow, right? We'll all be masters when we leave our bodies. Until that point, we're all students. We're all students. We're all students. So I'm so happy you all came. Let's all say one word in the comment section that we wish for each other. What's a feeling tone, a word, a statement, a phrase? What's something that you wish for everyone that is watching this, that might participate, that does participate, that's just considering removing more of who they are not so that they can feel free, right? My life's purpose is to create freedom for others, to feel free to be their most authentic selves, to free to explore what their most authentic self is. Yeah. And so Bronwyn actually is cueing me in here there. What's your key from just watching this? What's your takeaway? What did you like about this? What did you like about this time we just spent together? What was your key? What unlocked for you? Maybe someone else said something. Maybe I said something that made you think of something. Maybe just by sitting down and having a cup of cozy or something like that, you're going, I got something from here. So what was your key? What was your takeaway? In the meantime, I love happiness and freedom and all these words that you are all using here, right? Bronwyn, thank you for saying that beautiful comment. This is truly healing work. For whatever reason, I'm not able to see everyone's comments. So some more people said some more things. I didn't get to see it all. Well, let's get the peace outs rolling. I love you all so much for wanting to discover more, right? We are on the ship with the sails up and moving through life. So again, there's the link one last time. Feel free to pass that link along. Again, if somebody wants to watch this video, they're going to have to become part of the Gratitude Slam community. And the reason we do that is the Gratitude Slam is I want to make it safe as a community as possible, and Life on Your Terms is an extension of the Gratitude Slam. For those of you that came, thanks for being here, especially if you're already part of Beloit, for supporting it and letting others know what it is. And I'm so excited for the future for all of us together. Take care.